Alright, what's going on, guys? It is A Spacey, and I got a story to tell, which may or may not have ended. I have yet to see. But I'm sure anyone who's gone to school has experienced a false fire alarm when, someone pulls down the fire alarm and nothing happens. There's no danger, someone just pulls it down for some weird reason. And, yeah. But I don't think a lot of you guys have had to deal with it for 4 false alarms in only 3 days, and that's what I'm going to talk about. Alright, so the situation actually started last Thursday, and the first false alarm out of my knee was pulled on my last block. I was actually really hyped. It was my science class, and we were launching model rockets today, so my teacher, she went over the safety rules. And I was pretty hyped because me and my team worked really hard on actually making this. But, it was less than 5 minutes of actually us going outside, and then you hear the fire bell ringing. I was like, if this bell was pulled, it better be a real emergency. It couldn't have been a drill because this is my last block and our class doesn't usually have drills at the last block of the day. So I'm walking out here salty as heck. And, I'm just waiting out here to see what was happening. We do the standard things. We're out there for 20 minutes. And then we see the firefighters pull up in like 2 to 3 minutes. They do their like standard check of the building. They finally let us back in. And, okay, 2 minutes later, our principal comes out. He gives us that little, oh, yeah, good job for evacuating, guys. We're really proud of you. And then he's like, it's a false alarm. So I'm just, like, disappointed me as hell right now. I didn't actually get to, my group didn't actually launch the rocket. We couldn't launch all of our rockets. So I was like, all right, fine, tomorrow we can launch it. And, yeah, so that situation ended. Everyone, obviously thought, this fire bell thing was going to be over because never, ever has anyone had to experience like a kind of streak of fire alarms. But yeah, so seconded, this is a Friday, really hyped weekend and everything. It is now my game development block. Basically, I code games and we're learning how to code video games. And we actually had to pitch our game, on what game we were making. All the groups were, ready to go. The first group went and they didn't even get past their description of the game. They gave like 2 sentences. And then you hear the ring from the fire bell. Oh, and everyone was genuinely surprised. But yeah, we all do the evacuation. Some of us are laughing. Actually, a lot of us were laughing. No one took the drill serious, obviously. I mean, why would they? But yeah, we all go back out. Again, we have to do that 20-minute standing outside, waiting for the fire department to come. They pull up. I'm pretty sure it was the same people from last time. They do that standard check of the building. Obviously, nothing was happening. And yeah, 2 minutes, the principal comes on the line. He's like, obviously this is a prank now. They're more lenient when it's like the first time this happens, because they appears they could genuinely think it was an actual fire bell. But now these guys have to pay twice the amount of fees, so that's not good because their school's already pretty much broke. So yeah, now this is the end of the week. Obviously we come back to school on Monday. Everyone was like, waiting either it was gonna happen again or not. And guys, guess what? It didn't happen for Monday. And we thought that was the end of it. We thought these people were just gonna stop doing these pranks and everything. It was gonna be all good. But no. Actually, yesterday, Tuesday, was kind of the worst of them all. Like I said, 4 fire alarms in a period of 3 days. That doesn't add up. That's because whoever is doing this did it twice in 1 day. The first bell actually happened again in my game development program. I remember me and my team were developing concept art on how our game was kind of gonna look like. It looked pretty nice. I was genuinely just creating the art and everything because I was the artist in my group. And then you just hear that iconic sounding bell. Honestly, no person should have to deal with hearing that bell for so long. So third time we all go back out. I just was talking to my programming teacher outside. For some reason, I know it's October, but it's been unusually sunny, especially because it's Canada. We're all out there. Our teacher let us sit in the shade. I kind of was talking to my teacher about it. I was like, well, what is the school gonna do? Surprisingly, up to that point, the school didn't really do anything. But yeah, again, I think the firefighters took a little bit longer coming here, just because everyone knew it was a prank, and it was. So we all go back in. The principal didn't even make any announcement this time. I don't like think he was in the mood to make one. So now the teachers are doing checks on what students were out of the class when the bell actually rang. Finish the programming class. Go to my math class. Not even like within 5 minutes. Like no one was sitting down yet because it was that 5-minute break where you can get your stuff and then go to the class. No one took attendance or anything. Math teacher's just waiting for us to come in. Ring, ring, ring. You hear the bell go again. Everyone was so surprised. Like we were all like, again? How? Yeah, the bell rang again, and they called, we're all back out again. I actually had to go back to my programming teacher because the teacher didn't take our attendance. I don't know, like, when the I couldn't even hear the firefighters, like, alarms. I've probably, like, I'm not even joking, the firefighters probably just came back to the station when the second bell rang. So yeah, it is Wednesday now. The bell didn't ring today. I don't know if it's gonna stop permanently now, or the guy's just taking a break like he did on Monday. To end it off in a serious note, please never pull a fire alarm, guys, unless it's like an actual fire-related emergency. Yeah, the money can easily be like paid, but the firefighters had to waste their time just to go to an emergency that didn't exist. And what makes it worse is that, after the third time, they knew for a fact that it probably wasn't an actual fire. So they have to, like, by law, go there for an emergency that doesn't even exist. And it does cost money, but, like, if there was an actual emergency that wasn't there, that could have been a real problem, because they could have actually been helping people that were in, like, trouble. But they couldn't, because some kids were pulling the fire alarm down. So never pull the fire alarm. I'm just going to leave that down. But yeah, please like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. And yeah, I will see you all next time. Peace out, everyone.